Welcome in to Project Zomboid. We're going to be doing some mod testing today. The server I was playing on got wiped, and so before we start over on another multiplayer server, I thought we'd just go and see what kind of mods can handle the new update that has been done for Project Zomboid Build 42. Build 42.13.2 is the current one. And here's the mods I've picked out to kind of play with. I always like to try out the Common Sense mod. It does break usually every update, but we'll see if it's broken or not this time around. All-in-one vehicle repair kit. This just sounds kind of interesting. Adds a portable repair kit that can repair all vehicle parts throughout your inventory, and a tire pump that pumps 50% faster than the base game one. You need to read a magazine first to learn how to craft it or find it in the world. And Axe XP overhaul. Gain axe and strength XP when chopping down trees with an axe. I'm still testing and balancing the best values, so if you have any suggestions or feedback, please write them below. So we'll see, XP gains on that, how it kind of works out. Better auto mechanics. This one is basically you go into a vehicle and it's a one-click auto mechanics trainer. So we'll just kind of go and uninstall and reinstall every part. And so we'll see how that works out. Bob training dummy. This one, it has training dummies somewhere in the world. If we can find one, we can see how it is for practicing your combat skills. Might be nice for new players that just want to get a little bit better edge before they get going on slaying zombies. We'll see if it even works and what it's like. Broadcast voicer. This one goes with another one that's in this list, but basically radio and TV programs now have voiceovers, so hey, maybe a little bit better than just watching a TV screen with jumbled words and having to read the subtitles. Common Sense goes with the other Common Sense one. The daily report, just each day kind of shows your kills, what you've been skill grinding and all that stuff. Neat little, just more like a stat showing thing. Dale Gribbles' house start, just so we can start in Dale Gribbles' house from King of the Hill. Eat a whole stack. So let's say you have 5 candy bars, you want to eat them all at the same time. This should allow you to do so. We'll see if that works. We have, I'll just check here. Oh, hey mom, and nope, I did turn it on and make sure that the game did not crash, and I did test a few of them before I started, Jay. And I'm on. And so enhanced stats display, that just is supposed to give us more information about our stats. You'll see on the right hand side of my screen when we start. Item condition overlay, this will be down in the hotbar showing our weapons and stuff that we have on our hotbar and what condition they were in. Ladders, we should be able to climb up and down ladders with this. Load all magazines, it'd be a one button click to load all the magazines that you have for like your M9 or M16 or whichever weapon that has a magazine. More description for traits, that's more for when we're setting up the game, you'll just get more description of what the traits actually do. And no debug context menu. This one is just cleaning up the right-click inventory screen that we see. Proximity inventory, I just love this one. It's just a quality of life, and it should still be working. RV interiors, different vehicles will have an ability to get inside of them. We'll see if that's working. Realistic dashboard and gauges, just an upgrade, UI upgrade to the dashboard. We'll see how that works. Rip all button, so instead of ripping one article at a time, now I'm not sure, maybe we should only do one of these two. Yeah, let's remove that one. Rip all at once for like pile of zombies laying there. You can rip all them to rags. The road builder adds a dump truck that will allow you to lay gravel roads that you can drive on. We'll see if that actually, if we can find the dump truck, if it actually works. Save skills to watch. This is where your watch, if you click it, a button on it, it'll save your skills, and then if you die, your next character could find your person, pick up your watch, and then load your skills, so it's kind of like you don't lose skills at all. Be interesting for those that don't want to have to do the grind all over again. Skyscraper challenge, I still just have this one enabled. Maybe we'll try it with working elevators this time. We can just take the elevator right to the bottom and be like, ha, we beat it. Cheating. But working elevators was nice for the bunker and probably for the Louisville skyscrapers, if you just didn't want to have to take the stairs all the way up or down. Voiced radio and TVs goes with that one up here of broadcast voicer. They kind of have to work together. The A-Team van. Somewhere in the world we may find Mr. T's A-Team van. And then just more for the RV interiors. So that is what I've selected for the night. See how they all work. So accept. We ain't here for the opening credits. Oh, thanks, Jay. I thought that some people might want to know what mods are being tested so they can kind of find it in the show. Yes, we'll get right into it. This next screen pops because it's loading all those mods now. Okay, solo. That assumption is false. Well, for you, Jay, but the others maybe have a different opinion. Right, let's start with Dale Gribbles' house. Then I selected, created a little thing for this, so we have. See, I made a few changes, but those are all the mods you get. I made like the all-in one repair kit abundant, so we hopefully find it. Bob training. I didn't see the ability to like just find it easily. I changed survival vehicles and vehicle spawn rate to high and locked vehicles to rare. Gave myself an extra. We'll do 15 trait points just so we can add a couple different things for our testing. Made it just book reading extra fast just because I do not like having to wait there and read books. I turned it to endless days so we don't have to deal with the night cycle in our testing. But one thing I would do in Solar Player from now on is change this to bright for darkness during night, just to make sure that when I am playing in a Solar Play game and we do have night, you guys will be able to see it. Made gas pumps infinite. Make it easy. Didn't change anything in loot or zombie. No changes and no changes in time. And I selected mod tester 2. Let's just see, can I take athletic and crank up that fitness? Why not? And speed demon just because I like to drive dangerously. And let's do sunglasses. Oh, he looks pretty cool. And I see we already popped up 7 errors right off the beginning on the bottom right, so one of the mods has created some errors. Shalom, Abba. Hope you're doing well. Saw you over in Slater and Insomniac's chats just a few minutes ago. Yeah, I took a burglar. It's like we're starting a lawnmower. Does it take you forever to start a lawnmower, Jay? Okay, this station doesn't have anything, but let's turn to life and living. See if this is voiced over. I'm not hearing it, so maybe it isn't properly working. Then right click your proximity inventory for settings, enable force selected, and keeps it so that's always pulling up. This is Dale Gribble's house from King of the Hill.
Welcome back to the Cook Show, folks.
Oh.
Brought to you by Kidden Knives, fine American cookware.
Today,
Do you think somebody named Jay Gadsby mows his own lawn? Oh,
I don't know about you.
I hope not. That'd be terrible for you to do manual labor.
Solves everything. Nourishing, mood lifting, the smell of home, you know? To start, you need some cooked chicken. Broil, fry, bake, your choice. Then get yourself a pot of water. Add it in, bring to the boil, and add
Sink.
bell pepper, onion, potato. Don't matter if anything's getting stale. Soup
And there's
everything.
all of our little information.
Ramen noodles, and
That one's working.
a few twists of pepper. Bam! Chicken and noodle soup. Guaranteed to lighten a rainy day. See y'all tomorrow.
Didn't learn much cooking. Maybe it's because I wasn't in the room the whole time. So what's in the garage? Got ourselves a screwdriver. Dale has toolboxes with nothing in them. Okay, we're gonna want a jack. There's the reinforced tire pump. And if we can find a wrench, that'd be better than a lug wrench, but I guess we'll take a lug wrench for now. We'll check Dale's basement, see if we can find more of these new items. Look at me running near stairs. I'm living dangerously already. There was at least a watch. Yes, I agree. Modders seem to be on top of it, and it'd be... Oh, be wise of them to maybe just, you know, take what the modders do and just go, okay, we'll just use that code. And then if they choose to use a modder's code, they give a modder some, you know, some money or something for it. Like, hey, we appreciate it. Good job. Oh, got a hunting knife. Alice belt right off the bat. Which means we can take that angled flashlight, put it on the Alice belt. Shouldn't really need it, but I selected endless daytime. Is there any boots down here? Hey, much for new items. Instead, they'll change the gestation math for cows and break every mod and save in the process. It is what they're good at. Yes, the cows should gestate once every 375 days now. Oh, there was one thing new, the field mechanics guide. Now we know how to build that if we can't find it. Bill Gribble's house from King of the Hill. That even has some propane there. And propane accessories. Let's see here. Is there... Won't see a rip all. We can go to crafting. No. Well, that doesn't seem to be working because it said it was a right click. Yeah, the TV has audio and we'll sit down and do some more watching of that. First thing was just trying to run as fast as we can to see if we can find all this stuff to see if all these mods actually work and how they function. The heck? A dog chew toy. Oh. I'll eat a fresh salad. I should have picked up the spoon. And with speeding up the reading to 0.01 but taking slow reader, still pretty dang quick. TV, turn on. See which ones have Not that one. About the movie channel. Nothing on. GBC. Nothing. Wait, something's coming on. I know, I'm kinda like Goldilocks. Maybe I'll try and sleep in their beds too.
Good morning.
Triple N.
This is Triple N. The Knox Event exclusion zone is still in place. Officials remain silent on the impact of an outbreak, described as non-lethal with symptoms of panic and confusion. Kirsty Cormick is in Kentucky.
A strange scene here south of Louisville. Roads blocked by military vehicles, barriers and fences once intended for use overseas, deployed around a no-go area deep inside Kentucky. And dead in the center, the small towns of Muldra and West Point, and the bases and training facilities of the Army itself. I'm here in a camp of displaced families, and they're angry.
We just want to go home. That's all. Why can't we talk to them?
What's the worst thing that they could do? Cut off the phone lines. Do they want us to panic?
Just let me talk to my son.
Military officials have told us to expect a full statement this afternoon. Until then, this is Kirsty Cormick for Triple N on the Knox Event line.
Thank you, Kirsty. Now, amidst angry scenes in Washington and a storm of Republican protest, we are expecting word from the president following crisis meetings with experts from the Center for
But
Disease
I'm gonna
Control
do an
at the White
upper
House.
decker.
More developments as
Let's
well
watch TV all
on
day.
Triple N.
I have to say, they did some good, recording of that, the voiceovers. Well, maybe I shouldn't have been so, lazy opening that door. Do you have to do that? Sure, with how loud I turned that TV up, a few are going.
In 1992, Governor Cal Fairweather made a promise. I promise he broke it too. He said he'd invest. He said he'd clean up. He said the toxins discovered in our fields and forests would be eradicated. He failed. Vote Mahoney this fall. We vote for change.
This has been an endorsed message by the Democratic Party.
This is Triple N. We're here with some breaking news. General McGrew has just finished speaking. Let's go over the Knox Event exclusion line.
Thank you, Joan. General John McGrew has confirmed panic and confusion inside the zone, with no confirmation of the violent scenes some claim to have witnessed, and still no reasoning behind the communications blackout.
I am making this statement at 11 a.m. on the 14th of July, 1993. There are many rumors circulating, many falsehoods. This is an appeal for calm. I can confirm there has been an outbreak.
Oh no, there's been an outbreak.
As yet, unidentified. It is flu-like, it leads to panic, it leads to confusion. There is no evidence of fatalities within the exclusion zone. We are using judged and judicious force to maintain the border. Warning shots have been fired. No civilians have been harmed. We must ensure that this infection is not allowed to spread. I am in hourly contact with the President on this matter. The no-fly zone will remain in place for the foreseeable future. At this time, we will take no questions.
Are the General's responses enough for America? Those forced to stay in Army-issue tents around me and those evacuated to the north seem to be saying no. Back to the studio.
Kirsty Cormack there on the Knox Event boundary. We'll be keeping you updated throughout the day on Triple N.
It's a very nice news station. And an ad from the Democrat Party. Alright, let's see what else we got out here. Well, look at that dashboard. It does have a key. I like how the dash is even cracked. Let's see, turn on radio, seek. That channel isn't given anything. I do like that function.
This is NNR. General John McGrew has confirmed panic within the exclusion zone. However, he underlined there was no evidence of fatalities. Here's the full
that's
statement,
nice.
recorded just moments
Open
ago.
window.
I am making this
Close
statement
it.
at 11 a.m. on the 14th of July, 1993. There are
Lights.
many rumors circulating, many falsehoods. This is an appeal for calm. I can confirm there has been an outbreak. The ailment is, as yet, unidentified. It is flu-like, it leads to panic, it leads to confusion. There is no evidence of fatalities within the exclusion zone. We are using judged and judicious force to maintain the border. Warning shots have been fired. No civilians have been harmed. We must ensure that this infection is not allowed to spread. I am in hourly contact with the president.
Then let's see what I can actually do with this. When you right click, it has train mechanics.
NNR network. What matters to you?
So he's just doing the radio, car battery, light bulbs. He's kind of going through what he can do. Let's see our mechanics here. Is uninstalling tire at 10.4. We're gonna just speed it up. We're gonna watch him kind of go through it all. Oh. Well, there is that thing though. That's okay. Let's see, where were we? And it should take off where it left off. Keep training mechanics. Yep, it's going back to that tire. And, woo, this car is done for the day. And he gained 87, so yeah, that does make kind of training mechanics a heck of a lot easier. Actually, let's crack him. Yeah. You got a digital watch. I'll take it. Might as well put one of that stuff in the bag for now. Come on, Babe Ruth. Hit him with your purse. Lock door. Garage. Somebody's inside. One thing they said they fixed is when I jumped through, I shouldn't Yep, I'm still holding my baseball bat. And that was the problem with 42.13.1 is you would put your item back in your inventory instead of holding it in your hand. Had us an oopsie doodle. An oopsie doodle. I think we already grabbed the tire pump. We're looking for the bag. Yeah, that's tire pump. We're also looking to see if we can find a training dummy. Wait a second here. I got a scratch. I'll rip some clothing. And find the keys to that car. It'd be nice to have a car where we can travel with. No? Somebody left this room a mess. I wonder if they even did voiceover on some of the CDs and stuff. I saw in the mod list it was saying they were hoping others would join in to do the voiceovers. So I'm guessing not all shows have been done. Guessing this one might be Boomhauer's place with the swimming pool. Oh. Come on. There's some muscle strain. Well, that copper has a nightstick. M9 magazine. Grab it. We'll grab as many of those as we can find to test out the ability to reload all magazines. Oh, it's because I put the water bottle in the bag, didn't I? Any ice cream to eat? Oh, cheese. I think he'll switch to his nightstick. Pipe wrench. Don't need. Not gonna be doing any plumbing. Didn't install any of those mods. Fresh slice of pizza. Freshly cooked salmon. Nice food. I'll eat the pizza though. Oh, Long Blade 1. We'll read that book too while we're here. Speed it up. Go. Oh, not finding any of the new items yet. Wonder if we have to go to like a gym or something to find the Bob dummy. Oh yeah, it's my right hand that's scratched. That's probably one of the reasons. Well, no. He's not hitting hard. Okay, I'm guessing the house next door with all the dirtiness it had, that must have been Dotry's house. Where are you from? America. Oh, we have all of that stuff. Empty room. Oh, he has 3 tire pumps. How many of them does he need? There's a vehicle repair kit. Fires welding mask. Okay, so we have to find a welding mask. Too embarrassed to say Florida. Oh, Jay. What's wrong with Florida? I mean, could be worse. Could be Ohio. Probably do something about that muscle strain. he'll sit down and rest after he gets done with these guys. Oh, they just aren't going away, are they? Florida state bird is the mosquito. You know, I heard the same thing about that for Alaska, that Alaska state bird was the mosquito, especially along the coast, Anchorage, Juneau. That muscle strain is just holding. There it goes. Oh no, it's gotten infected. Oh, apparently that window's open. New there. Maintenance 2. Make it to that where we'll need to read it. Be nice to find the mechanics so we can see how well that thing, one-click mechanics training can level up. Oh, maybe next time when you do that you actually stab them. Cork in the bedroom. So at night when he has to poop, you didn't learn from the first time you used the mechanics training? Learned a little bit, but you know, like to see, you know, once we get to higher levels, there's a thing you can set in it for let me escape. So under mods, better auto mechanics, this value is about chance to install, uninstall any given vehicle parts with a success chance below this value will be skipped during training. And so, you know, may adjust this slider. Right now it's anything at 30% chance failure or more it will not do. And so we may adjust that a little bit and see how well it works. Just yeah, pistol whipper. Meant the whole you almost dying thing. Oh, That's okay. It's all in the, well, the name of testing. Not like this character matters. We'll doing something different tomorrow, probably joining a server. I saw one person respond in my polls. Oh, sledgehammer right off the bat. Saying that Sunday Drivers was a good server to play, but then I went and looked that up and I saw it was build 41, and I'd rather, oh yeah, look at that, eat whole stack. We'll try it with the strawberries. I'd rather not go to mod or to build 41. Mod testing, I love it. I'm testing map mods right now. Awesome. Awesome, Kandachi. Can you eat the ice cream with ranch? Only in Wisconsin. So look at that, didn't eat the whole stack. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working. Be nice if it did. Wisconsin loves their ranch dressing. Well, let's switch seats. Looks like this one has an RV. Restarting right now. Wait, what? A dedicated server. I have about 8 working now, plus a bunch of spawn points, hopefully restarting right now. Oh, Warriors, the servers that you run. You're doing map expansions? Nice. Yeah. I saw Snow Beetle, he's, you know, being all of his stuff got wiped because he was on the server I'm on. He is now starting with a new one. His goal is to build the tallest skyscraper in the game. Was there a key in there by chance? No key. I see you have a 16-player community server and a test server. Nice. And well, I subbed to you. I'll have to go and look to see. Maybe I'll try out one of your servers. That's what he's gonna see if he can do, is if he can get it taller than even Louisville's. I commented, you know, that he's building the Tower of Babel. I mean, Beetle. Just don't build it too high. Up the test server about 10 times tonight, yeah. Well, it's a test server. Sure, a lot of tests show that it's not working correctly. More than welcome. Info on my Discord, it's gonna be down for a day or two. Okay. baseball shirt. Well, insulation and wind resistance. Respect my authority! Vehicle keys to 2 different vehicles. With gravy mix in the garbage. Box of canned maters. Yeah, because the one server I was on, the loot was a little bit way too abundant. I was like, well, screw it, I don't need to do any crafting or anything. Might as well just try and do a Louisville push, but then the server got wiped before I could actually do a full Louisville push. A $10 winner scratch ticket? Oh yeah, I am the burglar, I can hotwire, but... if I can find keys, I like cars to have keys. See, what do you have? Nothing. Yeah, muscle strain is fast. Time to start streaming, Ma. Yeah. Yep, she is quite the fan. She's been learning the game very well. wouldn't be pretty. I'd love to just watch. Some skill books, just not the ones I'm looking for. Yay, a hammer. Now I'm heavy. He needs a vehicle for his crap. For his crap. Oh. Eat that. His coffin on wheels. Well. This weight I technically don't need. Can be used to repair all vehicle parts in your inventory. So does that mean I don't need like jack and stuff? I'll have to figure that out. Somebody was knitting. Cooking one. Yes, I like it. It's not that I do it on, accident or anything. It's just because I really like crashing. Pie dough. There's a welder's mask. Well. F. Yeah. Oh well. Just let him bleed out while he tries to fix another vehicle, see how long he lasts. Didn't find Mechanics 1, but okay, let's see. Train mechanics. Let's see what he's at. 97.5. Gained a level. I think that's a very just nice quality of life. Training mechanics 1, of course. Clear the area before you put it in fast forward because it doesn't slow down when a zombie shows up like that. Stay down. There he goes. Alright. So, we'll check our mods, the ones that work we could turn off, and try and focus on the ones that we haven't done yet. Mods. Whip all button and context menu. I'm gonna put that one on now. Better auto mechanics. All-in-one vehicle repair. They seem to at least somewhat work. Keep the broadcast voice. Alright. Actually, really, it doesn't matter if they're on or not. Just probably won't use them. Set mod order. According to the Oracle, a coffin is 6-sided, tapered to fit the body, wider at shoulders, narrower at feet, while a casket is a 4-sided rectangular box. Oh, now I know the difference between a casket and a coffin. Why are you building that fence, Jay? 'Cause I don't like getting eaten while I work on cars. Oh, now I know. Okay. This one will be just a short one. Doesn't really matter. We'll do occupation random. We'll just do all random here. Next, random, next. We're gonna see if the working elevator works. We just have to get to the elevator. elevator's right there, so it won't take too much to get to it. Working elevator. How do you get it to work? Working elevator it says, but okay, there's the Daily Reports Journal. Why not just tone down the number of zombies and cheese the zombies? This is how everybody kinda starts it. That I've seen do this. Okay. Cause the zombie challenge, you don't really get sandbox settings, it's this is just a challenge. And chasing them like this, they don't die, they just fall to a lower floor and come back up. Okay, no los dos. Yes, this is, and what I went to do in this one was test the elevator, which it shows, a working elevator, so it has the text for it, but I can't seem to actually get it to work. But it was the quickest way to get to an elevator, too. And next. So it seems like the working elevators is not working, so that mod is needing to get patched. Okay. Solo. Some sandbox. Next. Then we're on. Odd test. The Bob training dummy is supposed to be just a dummy that, you know, in Kenshi, one of the mods is, well, I think there's vanilla, but there's also a mod that's a training dummy that you just, attack on it and you gain XP, level up the skill. And that's what the Bob training dummy is about. If you were listening in the beginning, Jay, I did explain it. You know, when you were saying, "Get to the game!" Death becomes her. Okay, so... And let's go right away. TV, turn on. Tune in.
Welcome back to the Cook Show, folks. Brought to you by Kid Knives. Fine American
I do like the
cookware.
voiceover.
Today's the day for a nourishing chicken and noodle soup. I don't know about you, but a good chicken soup, it solves everything.
Oh.
Nourishing, mood lifting, the smell of home, you know?
Let's run into Dale's
Start,
basement
need
and
some
see
cooked
if
chicken.
there's anything good that we can start with.
Broil, fry, bake, your choice. Then get yourself a pot of water. Add it in, bring to boil, and add bell pepper, onion, potato. Don't matter if anything.
And proximity inventory seems to be working well, but it does not work in vehicles. A hatchet. Dale's house, yep. I like this mod, the Dale Gribble Start. I think that's just pretty awesome. Grabbing a duffel bag, military satchel, boots. Nice, it has hunting knives to start with. Put those in there. Yep, so there's his little computer, his ham radio. Oh, like, and here his stock room probably is or empty right now, but it'd be his shelter area. Yeah, being this town is Irvington, it's, you know, I guess kind of like Texas, or Irvington, Texas, that is like, they're in Arlen, but I think Irvington is like the next town over in the show. Arlington. And it'd be nice if we can wonder, maybe it'd be a kind of a bear to get into Louisville. I'd have to just be able to see if a Bob is at the boxing gym, but I wonder where else you might find a Bob dummy. It's an awesome location for this town. Everything is just in every direction. And I think I turned it so the map is just on, right? Nope. Well, I didn't even... I at least have the mini-map. I like how this one is working, the extra... Oh, what is that one called now? I said it at the beginning, about it. Rusty Rusty Shackelford's house. Is that John Redcorn? There's more Zeds out today than there was in the last load up. Yeah, I kinda need your watch. Okay, now does it have it? Yeah, rip all clothes. Does it rip it all? Yes, it does. So the rip all from context menu, that one seems to be working. And that's a nice quality of life one. Oh, a lot of booze on the floor. It's knitting. Kind of gave up. Oh, this must maybe is Boomhauer's, possibly. This one has the camera in the bedroom. Oh, rubber hose. Just found the police station, so many zombies and no gun. And the hot tub out front. Yeah, there's the hot tub right there too, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this must be Boomhauer's then. See what else is here. Medieval Armory. There's a CD player. I wonder if they did it for those as well. Because it's TV and radio, and I think some VHS tapes that they've done the voiceovers for, but not all stations yet. Take some bandages. I'm good at hurting myself. Yeah, eat whole stack. Maybe if it's in my inventory, can I eat the whole stack this way? It's a lot of ice cream. He's gonna get brain freeze. Works. Oh, it won't because of course he's full, so we'll have to try that again. Time with a different food. This the school. Oh yeah, there's a ladder. Let's see if working ladders work. Just have to get way to the back side. Maybe there's a staircase in here. Exactly. Best way to do it. There we go. Get into gymnasium. Of course, I didn't bring a flashlight. Okay, so probably these doors. And let's just see if we can find where the staircase to the roof would be. Well, guess we're going over this way. Confusing with all the open doors. Okay, not this way. We'll find the stairs eventually. They might be bathrooms. Oh, yeah. This way to the stairs. Yes. Ladders work. Of course, now I have to get down. Come on, jump. It'll be good for you. You'll jump those. Come on, just jump. Wuss. And you have to hold E to take the ladder down. Yep, thank you, Retro Iron. Now, found that the hard way. Yeah, you can just hit E to go up. Just tap E and he goes up, but to go down you have to hold E. Yeah. But that one's working. So that's cool. Good luck with the fall, bud. Ah. What a pro. land on a zombie and still get away. Kinda needs water. Make a fudgy pop. Flashlight. Oh, good idea. Just go for a walk and try and find another car. And we'll try and hit up some places that might have different things for the mods that we're trying to test. One thing is, this is seeming to work correctly. Oh, I'll walk up this way. There's a car. Excuse me. Oh jeez, everybody and their neighbors showed up. Why is his muscle strain, especially the right shin, huh? Is that from jumping out of a window? Full story down, maybe? Well, he'll just go and sit down right up here for a second. Give him a second to catch his breath. Complete muscle strain now. Great. Maybe he can go and take a rest in the house here. Let that run for a little bit and get rid of that muscle strain. Fast forward. Oh, wonder this. The voices. Select living. Let's see. Triple N, just news on. Oh. Sit down. Speed up, come on. That right shin has a lot of muscle strain. It's almost gone. Endurance at 100, fatigue at 34. M9 pistol. Whetstone. Oh, cow's milk. We'll drink that, and then we have a carton to use. Ding trait. Empty carton. Wonder why that's boarded and is. Now I want to dismantle it.
I am Dr. Boyd. Welcome to my robot laboratory.
In a future no one thought would come. Live robots no one thought could love. Or dance.
Do the robot. Do the robot dance.
Stop this frivolity.
Dr. Edge will see
Dismantling,
you now.
okay.
Dr. Edge, Universal, I don't think.
Yeah.
Welcome to Exposure Survival, guys. I'm Dean, and I'm going back to nature. This is a show that'll teach you the basics of outdoor life.
Don't
But
dead
before we get
open
to
inside?
surviving,
What in the
let's nail
place
the
does that
basics.
mean?
Let's fish. Now,
Salsa
I'm sure
Lele.
you've got your rod, but then, bait. What bait should you get? Well, worms are common, right? So So dig, and get a bunch. Or there's lures, or maybe smaller fish. Hey, find a river, cast a line. Wait a while. Job done. Until next time, guys.
I do like the voiceovers. Catch a few more of those. That must have been a doctor. Let's see if this car has gas. Oh. Take the ratchet wrench. So let's move that to our hot bar. Key. No key. Alright. Hot wire. Come on. I thought you were a skilled burglar. I do like the dashboard. I think that's nice, and you can do the radio and eat and everything right from here instead of having to open up the menu every time. No gas, of course. Everybody in 1993 would get their vehicle home and just make sure that they ran it out of gas. It was very common back then. Oh, okay, a mail truck and a taxi. Survivor bias. The cars that work with gas already left. What we see are the few that couldn't. That's what you're going with, Jay? Welding 1, tracking 1. Oh. Very nice one to find if I was doing an actual run. To check. Nope. See if it has gas. And apocalypse or, you know, hurricane or whatever it may be, there's still a lot of people that choose, you know, I ain't leaving. It's been my home since I was... Oh, there's keys for the taxi. Look at that, a full tank of gas. I think that's saying my trunk is open. Let me see about that. I'll stop right here. I'll close the trunk. Yep, that light on the dash went off. That's neat.
Maximum of 8.43.
Yeah, turn on the radio.
We've got someone with something new. Twiggy, you there?
Sure am. Figured you'd want to hear from someone from inside. I live in West Point, own a bar. I went away to visit a cousin, but the night before, weird stuff. Helicopters flying low over us to Muldref. We get that stuff. We're an army town. Serve those boys most nights. Just seemed out of place. Next day I'm coming back. It's no go. Thanking God I had my wife and dog with me, I guess. Else I wouldn't be seeing them for a week. Dog's been sick. So glad she's with me. I don't know how long this dang thing will take. Do you know?
I'm afraid I do not. Thanks for your call.
If only they didn't have the blah, blah, blah voiceover and just the voiceover. They were able to mute the original. Let's seek for another station. Okay, and this one hasn't been voiced yet, it doesn't sound like. Let's see, maybe a sports store? If we can find one. Would have, the bob to test. Oh. I'd like to take the park ranger truck instead. It's just cooler. Might as well check the trailer, see if it has the key. Of course, locked. We'll take CDs and find a CD player, which I saw one in, I think, that mail truck maybe. But we'll see if any of those are voiced over. Well, I think there was a whetstone, so I'll grab that. Might as well eat a whole ham. Okay. Anything? Check the next trailer. Actual water bottle. Next. Reinforced tire pump, which, well, I'll take that because I should check the tires of whatever vehicle I'm taking. Plumber. See if this has gas in it. That'll be nice if it does. Start, you son of a... There we are. No gas. Okay. Yeah. See how much faster pumping these tires are. If they need them. Wait. Oh yeah, that's... Yep, that's quite a bit quicker. So... that... seems to be well worth it. Yep, it does have an empty gas can. I can... I'm gonna look at B42 map. 42 active map. Start to load that up. I'm gonna try and find the nearest sports store so I can see if I can find a Bob. Game paused. Late tire. Okay, he's ready to go. Oh, and I'll pause again just to look for that B42. Irvington, there might be a sports store somewhere nearby. Liquor, gas. Post office, metal shop. Wouldn't be in a hardware store, probably not this. Possibly at the public pool. Supermarket. Okay, yeah, there's a sports store on the very edge of town. Let's see. Okay. Try and make our way to the sports store then. Where are we now? Okay. B that I haven't been able to test yet. That's the sports store right there. Crawl through it. Nope, that's a sports store. Yep. Have some fun with shitties. I'm sure one of these cars I'll be able to steal. I'm bleeding and scratched. I must have hurt myself, huh? When I hit that tree? Or the telephone pole? Yep, donuts in the parking lot. Whack. Whack. Not seeing a Bob. How may I help you today, sir? What are you looking for? We don't sell here. Okay, where else would a Bob possibly show up? He's basically a boxing dummy. I'm gonna need a different vehicle now. Pretty sure it's not gonna be in the bride and groom boutique. Nope. So, can't really test the mod if I can't find the item in the game that test it with. I'd have to like do probably debug mode and try and spawn it. Big bummer. Guess I'll try over here before I mess with that crowd. Plugged in electrics. Hey, there's a CD player. Whoop. And where do I set the CDs here? That's not showing anything. Probably didn't do it to these. Can of tomatoes. Me and my homies got a case of the munchies, wanted chips, different dips, and something real crunchy. Went to local greens with a grocery list. Got almost everything but one thing we missed. So where's the tomatoes? Got none, only got potatoes. Homie snacks. Silly song. They should add that to the vocals mod. I think that'd be cool. Remote control, short range. Let's see. Okay, gas in that one. Try the next vehicle. You can also just drop that now. Okay. The other one, I can possibly in that van, I can test the RV interiors, see if that's possibly working. Or the box truck across the street, but let's check the van, because we haven't done the RV interiors yet, seeing if that works. Get an RV interior. Alright, this one is working. Then we right click. Oh, just right click to get out, but not seeing the stuck in this van. That'd be hilarious. Stuck in the van. Yep, the right click to get out doesn't seem to be working. One thing that could be interfering with that is a different mod. So let's adjust our mods, see if it makes any changes. The one thing in mods, the Bob training dummies to practice your combat skills, but I don't see where you're gonna find the Bob training dummy. But one we're looking for is the UI. Yeah, no debug context menu. That could be affecting it. And that also could have been affecting the elevator. Eat hole stacks seem not to be working. Haven't been able to try the load all magazines yet. Odd order, auto. Let's see, accept. Load this last one. Or mods, make sure that one got turned off. Yep, there's the debug. Mod order, auto, accept, play. Now let's see if he can get out. Yep, there it is. Now I can get out of RV. So that one was interfering with this one. But it's these debugs, you know, kind of cleans them up, but it I guess also interferes with mod RV interiors and possibly the elevator one. Because maybe that sees it as more of a debug type thing. You look like a survivor. And I can see down in the hotbar for my weapons that is working, showing definitely my knife that I'm using is wearing out. Oh gosh. I got most of them out of the parking lot. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Let's see if we can take this van though. Of course. Any keys on the ground? Not seeing any. Like that it has nice storage. Okay, let's escape, right click. Even if the door is locked, you can still at least get in the RV. Interesting. Well, the question is, where would you find a Bob? Duffel bag of money and a duffel bag of some tools. Seems like these were bank robbers. Zip ties. Ooh, caffeine pills. Take pills. He's tired. Hey Nadka, how you doing this evening? Nah. Did you join in on the fresh server? Just trying out some mods. You know, maybe the Gigamart. And Gigamart could have possibly a Bob. I don't know. Wise. The gun store probably wouldn't have it. Oops. I think the only way to test that one is to switch over to debug mode. Yeah, I was just in the sports store. I was looking for a mod I've downloaded to try out is Bob Combat Test Dummy, where you know it's like something you'd find in a sporting store, and basically like the half-person punching bag. And it's supposed to be where you set it up and then you swing like your axe at it, or you know, stab it with your knife or hit it with your crowbar or whatever, and you'd level up those skills, those combat skills. Just gonna see if that mod actually works. It's like a... And then you can adjust in that like how much wear and tear it does to your body and how much the XP gives per swing. But can't even find the dummy to test it on. Yeah, kind of like the first aid glass grinding, but it'd be well, the only thing is finding the bob is tricky. I found RV works, but it does not work with the RV interiors, but it does not work with the whatchamacallit mod enabled. Oh, maybe there. The cleaner right click UI, like when you right click it pulls up the top two things are like debug things that just don't go away, and it remove those. And with doing so, it does not make the RV exit RV show up in that menu. It's police station. I could see it possibly being in the warehouse. There's pretty much everything spawns in the warehouse, but of course we're pretty loaded with Zeds. If you're familiar with Finster, you can search the map files for what you're looking for. That's how I confirmed how many advanced forges furnaces were on the map. Yeah, the thing is, this is a mod. I don't know if it'd be in there or not. Yeah, and that's one thing I was thinking is like the Louisville boxing ring, maybe, you know, down there. That could possibly be where it could be found. It's like you memorize where everything is, huh? Yeah. That it's not that big of a map, you know. You do it long enough, you'll figure it out. Yeah, he is gonna be about out of gas soon. I think I should just aim for the nearest tree or telephone pole. Oh man, I didn't even hurt myself. Okay, otherwise debug mode would be a way to spawn the item. But now let's see about the working elevator, see if that works it now that I've gotten the other mod turned off. Solo, skyscraper, next. Random next, random next. American made cars. Built Ford tough. Must have a great crash rating too. I know for a fact I was not wearing my seatbelt. Let's... Nope. Well, he's scratched. Oh no. Oh, he's calling the elevator. He can't get to it just yet. Takes time. But it does work. Okay. Use elevator. Oh! Ah! Use the elevator. Not gonna happen. Down 2 floors. So that elevator mod does work. But it does not work with the cleaner user interface mod. Ah! But that's cool that that one still technically works. Now let's see what mods are done and haven't done. Okay. RV interior, working elevators, the TVs, skyscraper. The whip all close does work if you use this one. This one did not seem to work. Adds a right click option to whip all nearby clothing. I think maybe you have to have them both. Yeah, guessing so. Dashboards worked, proximity works, ladders worked, item condition overlay worked, those stats worked, 8-hole stack didn't seem to work, Dale Gribble's house, that does work, daily report was working. Common sense I did not try with the crowbar. Better auto mechanics worked. The vehicle repair kit, I know at least the tire pump worked. Here's the ones we haven't tried yet. They're just... Okay, so I can do the save skills to watch. I can try that one. I'm gonna do the Dale Gribble house start with that one. Eat whole stack seems to not work, but I haven't tried it from inventory. I've only tried it from the right straight from the fridge. Okay. Mod order, auto, accept. Got just a few here to try out still. And solo, custom sandbox, next, Dale Gribbles. Mod test. This one 100 free points. And let's also just so levels up extremely fast. in anything, so we can try out that, and then he'll die right away with bonuses. Just turn those high. Okay. Bob training dummy. Don't know where. Oh, the other thing, let's. Stats decrease, endurance regen. Where's the muscle strain? Yeah, we'll just turn that to 0. No discomfort. Test out the mod. There, that one gives a lot of skills to start with too. You know, testing a bunch of the mods like that. Error 20 of them pop. Error 20 showed there. Did that load up? This is how I died. Part 27,000. Okay. Then, turn on. Made it that loud. Life and living. Tune in. Gonna be the cook show. Should be cooking really hard right away. Because it's like 1000% boosted. Yep, I'm that. Okay. Definitely cheating. Level 10. Wow. Didn't realize it'd give you that much that fast. Well, dismantle the TV remotes and headphones if we find a screwdriver. And we have to find a digital watch. No point in even reading the book. Oh, I turned off proximity, so now I have to look at all of these individually. Ain't no screwdriver. Spork. Oh, handy knife, that'll work. Whetstone. Okay. Now, dismantle. This is ridiculous. Dismantle. Dismantle 3 things, and you're already level 4. Ooh, can I sharpen it? See how much maintenance that gives. Start with basically a brand new character with like no skills and use the watch and see if it gives it to him. Which means we have to kill this character. Wow, that gave a lot. Maybe there might be a watch in the bedroom. Nope. At least he has a weapon. With hey, digital watch. Okay, so wear that on wrist, and then you right click it, save skills. So that's gonna save cooking 10, maintenance 7, all of these how they are. Now take this watch and just set it right there on the ground, and let's just actually make sure that he goes quick. Continue with the new character, Dale Gripples. Next. We'll start him out just like that. So he has skills, just that. He picks up the digital watch, wears it, selects. Yes, it worked. It actually worked more than it was supposed to. Wow. Okay, let's just save skills. And then I wonder if I drop it, then wear it on the right wrist. Nope, it doesn't allow it to save, just saves again. Okay, so that one works. It works oddly, it gives you more than it's supposed to. I didn't think I really even had anything in some of these skills. And I boosted it near full. Blacksmithing to 10. Yeah, now he's a runner. He's Forrest Gump. Let him go. never gonna catch me. Okay. Eat me. Yeah. Okay. So, we know that one sort of works. It's a little broken, but be a nice for those doing a long run and like they're doing a building thing and they don't want to lose their skills and have to regrind their masonry and construction all the way back up again while they're trying to just build a really cool base. Might be worth getting that mod, which is that one is called Save Skills to Watch, build 42. Seems to work. Now we need put proximity inventory back on. I haven't found the A-Team van, but I'm sure it's in there somewhere. It's just probably where to find. Same thing with the road builder, trying to find the dump truck. Be difficult, probably rare. That I'd have to take over a police station or something, or maybe pull an older save I have, but I don't know if that'll break with being the new patch of build 42. Could try that one. Axe XP overhaul. We just need to find an axe. Yeah, I think that's will do. Oh. I'll take the lumberjack and try and find an axe right away. Solo custom sandbox. Start Dale Gribbles just because it's a nice place to start. They do have a hardware store in the town, so I'm sure I'll find an axe there. Let's see that mod test. And really, for that, I don't even need any zombies. I just need melee weapons abundant. Let's see, what would the bob be? Because if I make it abundant, maybe it'll show up. Let's see, what would a bob be? I don't have any zombies, so that should probably set to none. Maybe under other tools. See any of these for no medical ammo. Do that one to abundant. And maybe we'll find those things quicker. Let's just make it endless day. Well, mini-map, all knowing on start. Will be easier. Okay, let's try and just make everything. Oh, it goes. Okay. That's fine. Vehicles, let's see. Vehicle spawn rate high. Okay, let's make it so maybe we can find that dump truck. And just easy use, they all will work. General condition, awesome. Never locked. Okay. Got all of them. It's fine. Yeah, I just don't know where the bobs are. Bob training dummy. Lumberjack. It's just whatever that is. Actually, let's take Speed Demon since Lumberjack. Probably should give him pants. There goes. That looks just fine. Now we just have to find extra magazines so we can hit the police station, grab magazines there and test that out. See if we can find a Bob at the sporting goods store or something. Grab an axe at the hardware store and test out the tree dropping. Things abundant. Enable lock. No. And let's check downstairs. I don't even know I'm grabbing that. It's not like he's gonna need it. There, a hatchet. There we go. Put the hatchet. Another hatchet. No bags. Besides a satchel. That's still completely empty. Yeah, you can't even use those shelves, can you? Huh. Okay, let's go and chop down a tree. Let's see, axe is at 0. Strength is at 8. Fitness is at 3. Yeah, so it gave experience, gave strength, and it gave fitness. Give any? I think those are the 3 it's supposed to give. Well, that seems to work. So the axe one, and you can, I believe, adjust it. I'm not sure if that one you can adjust or not. I thought I selected cars being abundant, but I don't see any cars. No. Oh. Go and hit the police station, look for magazines. Crash into poles. Where's that van? The Friendly Butchers. Oh, this may have some weapons in it. A lot of stuff. Let's see, duffel bag. Not seeing anything but the bandolier. 2 shotgun shells. Nope. Look pool. I think I take a left for the police station. Let's look. Can't remember, let's say again for community, gonna be blue. Are those? Oh, I think it's actually down over here. Sad news, Drunk on Life server wiped. Yes, I saw that it was being wiped, so I'm testing out some mods today before I decide to jump back into the server and start over. Or if I'm gonna pick a different server to try out, or well, we'll see. And now, Snow Beetle started again. He is... Oh, there's the A-Team van. Sweet. Found one. Looks pretty sweet. Let's see what it has underneath the hood, too. It's a little bouncy, this fan is. 400 horsepower. It's picking up, but it really dropped there for a second. Oh, there's the... I think that's the dump truck that can make, does it need to be filled? Okay, it has gravel in it. Okay, so we'll test this out too. Let's do it right here. And let's see, how does this work? Oh, the question is, how do you make this machine work? V road width 3 tiles. Okay, let's see, V. Start dumping. Okay, you gotta go kinda slow. So I could still have to go over it. With like a scythe or something. If you go too fast, it's sporadic. But you add this mod and then you can easily gravel to McCoy's. The only thing I wonder, we'll stop at the police station here and so there was 41 sacks back there. How many did it use? Most of it. And we did that much gravel that you saw there that we dropped. Looks like something bad happened here. Come on. Give me a key. Okay, I need a crowbar then. Might find one next door. No. Possibly in the mini storage. Need is a crowbar. Sledgehammer would work too. Having luck. Right. Nope. Hey. Rest. Speed up time. Muscle strain, then you'll drink some water. Plastic water bottle, perfect. Eat the cake. I said there was keys. Nope. Excuse me. Okay. Nope. Let's switch. Maybe that axe is getting a little dull. Definitely not in that one. Empty. Jesus. Not having luck. That's... yeah, because if I find a crowbar, I can test out the common sense mod, as well as get into the gun safes. Maybe in here. Hammer. Nope. These are like the worst storage sheds I've ever seen. An empty toolbox. Generator. Huh. Rent a storage shed and all I'm gonna put in it is a generator. So the fire station could have one. There's also a hardware store in town, I just can't remember exactly where. There, crowbar. Should have went here first, dang it. Okay. This is where the A-team van was. Okay. Pry open. Okay, so common sense mod is working. Oh, give me multiple magazines. Oh, 11 of them. Perfect. Take them all. Open. That should be plenty. Insert 9mm rounds into all magazines. Did it do it? It is doing it. Is it giving reloading? It is. It's just instead of having the animation, he's just standing there with the bar, but that is working. Alright. Just double check. 15, 15. Yep, they're 15. These are zeros. That one's 0 right now. Bar is about full. It's now 15. So yep, that one's working. So let's see. What mods are left that we haven't tried? I think that's basically all of them. So yep, common sense. Tested the X1. The only one is the Bob, so I think. And eat whole stack doesn't seem to be working. Oh, I can show you more trait description. All of them are working. So except so the more description for traits. That's just when we start up, kind of like starting up a new game. Doesn't matter, Apocalypse is fine, Ultra's fine. So these now typically they do not show this much information. Like this tells you, it gives you +4 strength, 40% knockback power, 25% grapple effectiveness, and can be gained by training strength to 9. Or athletic, it tells you exactly how it is. Now let me go back and we'll turn it off and look at those two again. Mods, turn off more descriptions, accept. So that one is working as well. So next, Muldra. Now when we go and look at strong, it just says +4 strength. It doesn't give you all the extra stuff about what it really is doing. It only tells you a little bit. So having that one on is kind of useful. It really lets you know what are the pluses and negatives to each of these traits you're selecting. So say we went through. There's quite a bit of mods. I would still say common sense. I love the common sense mod. I find the better auto mechanics to be very useful. Broadcast voicer and voiced radio TVs is just extra immersion. I like it. The getting whip all closed, whip all button and context menu, I find that to be very useful. Proximity inventory, really like that one. More trait descriptions, that's one I really love. load all magazines, that's just less button clicks, you're gonna be doing it anyways, so it's just quality of life. I think ladders are neat, but you know, eventually they should add it to vanilla. I don't know why it isn't. Dale Gribble's house start, I find that to be very entertaining. Just because it's neat that they have the King of the Hill block in the game. RV interiors, you know, I can take it or leave it. It is nice if you're doing like a nomad run or something, you can actually have your RV be your home, per se. The realistic dashboard and gauges, I found that one to actually be really nice. I really like that one. Road builder, I could see that being useful in certain cases when you're going to, like, let's say the McCoy estate. If you wanted to, you know, have that your base, the road builder would just be a time saver on dropping all that gravel down. You'd still have to collect all the gravel in sacks and put it into the back of the thing, but it'll dump it all out. I see that very useful. A-Team van, it's a cool looking van, but it's basically just a texture pack, nothing really special. Working elevators, that does work. It's really nice if you're going to the bunker or military research facility and taking it over as a base. The elevators would just be really nice to go up and down and not have to run the stairs every time, but most runs you'll never ever use it, so it's not really that big. The no debug context menu, I like that it took away those initial 2 debugs, but overall it broke a couple other things like working elevators and the RV interior mods, so it has a lot of compatibility issues. But it did make the right click a little bit cleaner. Skyscraper challenge, that was just, I just put that in to test the elevator, but it is a fun challenge. The save skills to watch, I can see that being useful for those that are trying to do just a building project and they want to show off their building, and they don't want to have to redo that carpentry and masonry grind over and over and over again because of like horde deaths, you know, on accidental falling off the building death or whatever the case may be. So it could be useful, but you know, you can also just do the grind again and still building the place, you'll get the skills back, so take it or leave it. Item condition overlay, I really like that because especially if you're doing short blade, long blade, axe, you'll see exactly when you need to sharpen your items again. It's right there on the hotbar. I find that to be extremely useful, quality of life. Enhanced display stats, that is nice. You know, it's just a little bit more than Moodles. It tells you you're at, you know, 39% fatigue or, you know, 67% endurance or whichever. So that one is just really good for just knowing where your character is at, what, you know, is his mood bad, or what you might need to fix to keep him at top performing. Eat whole stack just didn't seem to be working for me. I like the concept, especially like if you have a whole bunch of peanuts and you just want to eat the whole stack of peanuts, or if you're foraging, doing a foraging run, instead of eating one berry at a time, eat 15 of them at once. You know, actually saves button clicks, so if it would work, I'd like it. daily report journal we forged. It's kind of neat. It shows you your daily kills, has little graphs in it, shows your how much XP you've gained in various different skills that day, and kind of keeps a running tally. So it's kind of neat to show your progress over time with your character. Necessary? No, but it's just a neat little add-on. The all-in-one vehicle repair kit. I saw with this one, the tire pumps that you find, the advanced tire pump definitely was a lot faster at pumping up your air tires. I didn't really notice the portable repair kit really working, but I'm not sure. I might not have been using it correctly, so I'd say that's 50-50 on if it's working or not yet. I like the concept. Instead of carrying all the tools, it's just an all-in-one kit. Plus you have to get the tire pump, and then it also said it required the welding mask, so I'm not sure if I actually used that completely to its full potential, so I'll put that as a I don't know, maybe it could be useful. The XXP overhaul, that kind of goes with the common sense. You'd think just being a lumberjack, you're going to be gaining strength, fitness, and axe skill. So I'd like it to be tweaked, where you'd be able to tweak the XP, because just chopping down the first tree I got like 70 experience in axe, and like over 200 to 300 experience in strength and fitness, so some balancing probably needed. And then the Bob training dummy, just couldn't use it, didn't work. I mean, it possibly does work, I just couldn't find the training dummy, so I have no clue. So that's basically the wrap up of all the different mods we tried today. If you want me to try out any mods in particular, you know, leave a comment, let me know. And I'll always try and download them, give them a chance, maybe during the next mod showcase that I do, which the last one I did was in early December, I think, so probably once every 1 to 2 months. Probably once every 2 months I'll probably do a mod showcase of just some of the neat ones that have come out. But tomorrow I'll probably be moving back into another multiplayer server run. Hoping, I'm not sure which server I'm going to go into yet. Might jump into Drunk on Life's again. It was a fun server that got ended short with a server wipe. But there's a lot of different servers to choose from. Might check out some of Kendachi's. Yes, these that I tested out today are for version 42.13.2 is the version I'm on, which you see right down here on the screen. Bottom right corner, version 42.13.2. And good night, Ma. Love ya. But again, hope you enjoyed just kind of running through all the different mods that I picked out today and how they all function, if they're broken or not, and then my end thoughts on how I like the mods and what I found good or bad with them. And I thank everybody for the likes, the subs, the chats, and everything else, and I hope that I'll catch you again in my next video tomorrow, where we'll be getting back into some actual normal gameplay on a multiplayer server. I'm not sure exactly what kind of character I'm gonna pick yet, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it tomorrow. About the same bat time, same bat channel, I'll be starting up that game, so I do it about between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Standard Time USA is when I usually start. And on that note, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Yep, thumbs up back to you, Kat. Glad, you know, version I was doing, and we'll see you next time. Bye everybody.